What's up, guys? Welcome back. I got some cool things to show you today. I actually kind of just stumbled upon them. So, I'm at the entrance to the Lost River in the Blood Kelp biome, and what I have found is pretty awesome. Boom. So, they actually added a bunch more plants. Like, I know they were on this path before, but there's actually some like off to the side I'll show you. But then there's this like green flowing area here. So this clearly is going to be like the river. Um, and these plants, which were floating before, are actually now like, floating in this river. As you can see, I can go in it. I don't think it has any effects. I actually haven't tried. So let's try that right now to see if it does anything. No, it doesn't. Okay. So I was just curious as if like it would like hurt us or poison us maybe, since it is green, green is kind of associated with poison, but it does not seem to, at least at this time. Kind of like the lava doesn't have heat. So as you can see, there are a bunch more plants and trees, whatever you want to call these things here. And then there's this side here that also has this green path. It is pretty cool. I actually really like how they're doing it so far. I do hope it is not as like lime green. Like hopefully it gets a little more transparent or something, just so that way it looks better. So if we come down here, you just saw there's the bones. So it actually does completely surround the bones. And it does seem that they got rid of the green haze. So it is actually quite a bit easier to see in this cavern. So that's where we started. And then this is the other path that we just came down. And it comes all the way around here. Comes up over here. And if we come past the bones here, even the water, like the fact that it's green, like helps you navigate a little better, which is kind of cool. So I did actually go down both paths. One of the paths, which I believe is this way, the green flowing water just cuts off and it goes into a huge cavern that's just empty. So I don't know what they're going to do with that. So that should be pretty interesting to see what goes on with that. And then the skull here is just normal and it comes up here. My guess is because like you can see the water cuts off there and then it cuts here. Maybe there'll be like a waterfall is my assumption, just like where we came from over there. There might be like a waterfall, but I don't see any other plants. Like I don't see any of the big trees that we've seen on Trello or any of that. The only thing I have noticed different is the green here. Another thing, it does seem to be more refined, or maybe I just didn't notice it because I wasn't paying attention to it, and the green just kind of like lights up everything, but everything seems to have a texture now, unless you run into those areas that aren't finished yet, and then you can tell. But, so, yeah, this is pretty much the Lost River updated. And then there's the Grand Reef entrance there, and it just goes up. There aren't any new plants here, unless these are new, but I'm pretty sure those were in the Grand Reef earlier. So there is that. I know there's this little cave over here, but I think it just leads to the Grand Reef as well. Or maybe it doesn't lead to anything. Yeah, it doesn't lead to anything. Okay. So yeah, that's the Lost River updated so far. We can go over here to the other side to show you guys that cavern. After this, we will be checking out this way, yes. we will check out the inactive lava biome because they like that red phase or haze, whatever you want to call it, is gone as well, and it's kind of easier to see. And from the last time I actually explored there, like they have updated quite a bit. Like there's some plants and there's ores, and so we'll check that out. And then after we check that out, I noticed some interesting things on the Trello board, so we'll check that out as well. It looks, from what I saw, there might be a new weapon or gun being added. I guess it's called the precursor gun. So, from what I saw, there weren't any new images of it, but they were 70% done with the progress. So that should be interesting to see what they do with that. But here's the big cavern. That's just a rock. So, it looks like the green haze, like how it used to be, is actually contained in this water. So I think that's what happened to it. But, yeah, like, there's a hole over here. I actually didn't explore through here. I didn't see this, but I don't think this leads anywhere. I think it's just a big cavern. Yeah, looks like just a big cavern. It doesn't have any textures, I believe. I think it just has a generic texture. And now by the sounds, we might be in a different biome. Where are we? Grassy plateaus? Yeah. So, yep, this is just where this leads. Nothing else that I have found. So, I will head to the lava biome, and I will meet you guys there. Alright guys, so we are at the inactive lava biome now. And as you can see, like, it is way more visible. Like, you can see all the way across. It's super nice. And just to prove it, like, I still have water volume on, and everything's normal for the console. So this isn't without, like, the water volume or anything like that. So this is how it looks now, updated. As you can see, there are the ore chunks here, and there are actually, like, come on, sea glide, get all the way. There we go. There's the, like, grass here, and over here, you can see it right there. There's actually, like, glowing plants, or mushrooms, I think they actually are. And then there's, you know, the fish have been here for a little bit. But yeah, there's, like, these mushrooms. I don't know if you can... Oh, deep shroom. Oh, you can actually pick them up. That's pretty cool. I didn't check that out before. So yeah, there's the mushrooms, the grass. I'm not sure when they added this. Could have been a couple weeks ago, but for me, this is all new, so I figured I'd check it out with you guys. They do have all the textures. I know they had quite a bit on before, but like everything seems to be refined and put together. The castle is over here. I don't think anything has changed with that. I don't think they've spawned in the sea dragon or anything like that. So let me spawn in the sea moth just so we can move around a little faster here. It does seem to be a little laggy. Like, yes, I'm, you know, spawning in the sea moth, but besides that, like, even so, for some reason, maybe it's just because this area is so massive. But it does seem to be a little laggy when it renders in and all that. So here is the the lava castle. We can actually see all the way to the top now, which is pretty interesting. Nothing really rendering in. Okay, nothing really seems to be too different. It's just you can actually see it now, see all the detail, like all the texture and models they put into it and everything. And you can actually find your way around. Like before, it used to be a pain to find anything. You can see all the way across. Like that's not rendering in, but and to actually get to the active lava biome, there's actually this pit right here with all this lava. You know, that's a pretty good sign. So you can actually come down here, and then you get to the active lava biome. And it continues on. That should turn to lava. Yep. And this is actually how you get to the Emperor's facility. I'm pretty sure that's how I stumbled across it in the last video. So yeah, it's just a big open field of lava. Pretty much it. Like, there's not much else to see here besides the Emperor's facility. So yeah, that's, we won't go into that because, oh, I didn't see this before. They actually have like the animation of the lava like going in. Ooh, how am I hitting something? There we go. Okay, don't mind me. Alright, so one thing that I would like to find out, but I want to do it in the inactive lava biome, is to see if the lava has any temperature yet. Because if it does, then we can actually do something with our thermal reactors. So I may die here, but we'll find out. So let's plant ourselves in the lava, and then let's go survival. Nope. No heat yet.
Consistent with ongoing degradation of the Aurora's dark matter drive core due to damage sustained during collision. Continuing to monitor.
Yeah, the reason why I'm saying that is because I opened a new world just to make sure everything was updated while we go through this, so that's why it's doing all that. But so yeah, it's actually really awesome. I'm really happy that you got rid of the haze in the water, so that way you can actually see where you're going, and you can actually like enjoy how beautiful like this looks. Like even being able to look in here. I know we've checked that out before. All these like pillars of lava just look really cool. I do want to see if we can find the pit. I believe the Sea Emperor is supposed to be in it, if I'm not mistaken, unless something's changed. So let's try and find that. Oh wait, is it right here? It might be right here. Yeah, it is right here. Okay. So let's check this out. Okay. I don't know if they've changed anything at all here. Oh, what was that? We'll have to check that out. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything's changed here. Oh, was it just looking through the wall? Oh, nope, there it is. So then it looks like this just goes to the active lava biome as well. Whoa. This texture though looks really sweet. Yeah, so oh, we came from there, right? So let's check out where this goes. I'm pretty sure we have not been here yet. Is this just a cave? It is just a cave. So I wonder if that's where like the guy spawns. But man, look at this. It looks so cool. And then the haze comes in and you can't see anything. Alright, so yeah. That's pretty much everything I have found. Like usual, I'm probably missing one or two things. But if I am, let me know in the comments. And so that way other people can know as well. And I will see you guys at the Trello boards. Whoa, yep, Empress facility. So, yep, we will see you guys there. Alright guys, so here we are at the Trello boards again. So there isn't too much, but there is some really cool things. Like there's precursor cube. There's no pictures or anything. Here is a creature egg. I have no idea what it would be for, but it looks like it has like some horns or some spines. Maybe those are spines as well, or maybe little arms. I'm not sure. I I don't think it connects to anything unless it's the worms or the eels. I'm not sure what they're called in the mushrooms down in that cave. Maybe that's what those eggs are for. They did some lighting detail on the lava biome here, the prison lava chamber, and the precursor gun. So it's 90% done actually. They must have literally just updated this in the last 5 minutes because when I looked at this before it was 70. So yeah, they have high poly, low poly textures, materials, light maps, all this stuff. Um, Besides the merge to main, so I have no idea what this is about. If anybody does, please let me know in the comments because it'd be really cool to actually know what that is. Um, they did some Lost River ground textures, the castle spires. I think there was one other thing I saw. Map room shader and FX, ammunition HUD for Seamoth and Exosuit. New pickup sounds. Okay. And then yeah, so over here they have the like big trees and stuff for the Lost River in the canyon bottom, the roots. Unfortunately, like here it shows it by the skull. I don't know if that's where it's actually supposed to be, but unfortunately I didn't see any as of today, so and then oh hey yeah, the ghost mushrooms in the lava zones. We actually just oh, come on. Load. There we go. We actually just found those, so that's really cool. So I wonder like cuz it says done, these are in there, but we haven't found this at all. So I don't know what's up with that. Maybe they're working on it or something. So one thing, precursor crystal. I wonder what the precursors are. I may have to look up some stuff on that. Also, here's another river plant. It's just like hanging moss type of things and leaves. So it'd be really cool if like when they have these leaves, like if something swims through it, it actually has the animation. I'm sure once they get to that point, they'll do that, but we'll see. They have more life pods exploded. Thought they were all done with those. Maybe there's just more that they're adding in. What is this? A pass on middle recipes? Transfuser, creature serums, specimen analyzer, precursors, tech. Oh, this like all ideas? I wonder if the precursor is like an ancient technology that was on the planet, and they're like using it to, enhance, or you find their technology and then you use it, kind of thing. That'd be really cool. That's cool. I'm glad they did that because you could actually put the Seamoth torpedoes in the exosuit, and then it won't work. And then they do have damage reactors. I'm pretty sure this is all the thing I was thinking of. So this is all the like blueprint fragments. So instead of the boxes, you'll eventually just be finding this stuff. So that's really cool to see. It's always nice seeing that stuff instead of the gray boxes. And then I'm pretty sure all of this we've seen before. We've seen the cove tree. Actually, this is probably what's going to be in that giant cavern that just leads to nothing. Now that I think of it, it's in the concept art, which I will put right about here, so that way you guys can see that. I did also use it as a thumbnail for a video, I think like 2 or 3 weeks ago. So I can't wait till these are implemented. That's nothing new though, and I think that's about it from what I've seen. So I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like. If you want to see more update videos that I do in the future and keep up to date with Subnautica, please subscribe so that way you can see those videos. And as always guys, thank you for watching.